What is up, guys? Rizekio here. Um, Today is, it's my first video, so it's to be expected that it's not going to be the greatest, but everyone starts somewhere. Um, I'm playing Grand Cross, working up my global account because my JP is kind of maxed already. Um, Not the best team, not really the best, because I'm not really much of a grindy person, but it's it's something. Uh, as of recently, I think 2 or 3 days ago, mm, what's it called? I have grinded out the King event for King's outfit. It wasn't, to be honest, it was easier than I expected with Green Elaine because I don't have Green Merlin yet, and the rank down skill has saved my life multiple times. But it's like, I don't know, it's just sort of the thing where it's like you have to get really lucky and with like the card system and stuff, so it's whatever. But today has been weird. Quarantine is not as how do you say, sought after by most people, but it's kind of weird how most people are still going out like it's normal day life, but quarantine here in Texas at least is not really it, it's okay, but I think over time it will get better. But it's just like, I don't know about y'all, but it's it's kind of boring not seeing your friends after a while, and going to work and seeing just being home majority of the time is not the ideal thing. Like, I used to think that, well, everyone has thought that like once in a while, at least every teenager, right? So the weirdest thing that has happened is that when I was driving out and getting the groceries and stuff, there were like there was something weird going on. There was this guy that was just with with because everyone has to have a mask on, but he was kind of sketchy. So he would walk around the Walmart. I don't know if you guys have them, but depending on where you're from, we have like millions of Walmarts. Like, which state doesn't? So he was just like walking around, just circling the area, and it's weird because he had like a Walmart vest on, but the weird thing was is that he just didn't decide to wear it. It was like on his neck. So with that being said, he was just like, he had like a blunt in his mouth. I could tell because it, who hasn't seen a blunt is fucking you know. But he was just circling around with like the vest on his neck or some shit, and I was just like, okay, well, just the fact that enough was sketchy enough. But when I was just walking to my car, I was getting the impression that he was following me, which kind of, because he was like going to the carts and stuff, just casually, no biggie, just have a blunt in his mouth. Um, he was just putting the carts back in order for the customers to use. I was like, okay, well, this is kind of weird. Then all of a sudden, he grabs the carts and he goes like closer to me. And keep in mind, this was like at 1:30 in the morning, and I was just really tired and I was kind of paranoid already because, like, as a child, I don't know if you guys heard of these. There's these things called the creepypastas, and I used to be like a big fan of them. But uh, it just the whole like you know, not, those things will haunt you. But as a child, being told creepy stories and stuff a lot of the time kind of freaks me out, and you don't know what to expect in life. Um, but I was walking to my car, and all of a sudden I heard a loud bang, and it was him just he kind of broke my tail light, well, at least the bottom part, like the white part of it, as you were like reversing it, but I was kind of like, well, fuck. And I'm gonna take it to the repair shops someday, but um, all in all, geez, this match is fucking weird as fuck. I'm not the best player at this game, but it is what it is. I'm trying my hardest, and that's all that matters, I guess. But if you, I'm not gonna, I'm a beginner at YouTube, I'm not gonna be like, oh, if you like, I'm just gonna be nonchalant about it and be like, if you like the video, subscribe. Nothing's forcing you, but I'm just saying it would be fun. Share the video, why not? And I hope you'll stick around.